Yo, what's up guys, Elixir Golem here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're gonna try and hit 15,000 trophies in Clash Royale by copying, stealing my opponent's decks. I've already been doing so for the last couple of matches, as you guys can see here. Whatever deck we face is the deck we're gonna have to play in the next match. Most of the decks I faced so far have been kind of off meta, have been kind of strange, so I think in today's video, we're gonna be playing with some crazy decks. We're gonna have to pull off some crazy victories, but I trust in myself and in these mid-ladder decks to hopefully get 15,000 trophies in today's video. So let's see what we're going to be facing. Looks like this guy starts off with Wallbreaker Split. I unfortunately did not have the best cycle there, so I do have to kind of overspend, but the good thing is that he still needs to respond to the princess, which is going to go with a Fireball. Okay, so this deck for some reason has both the Ram Rider and the Balloon in there, which is actually interesting. I kind of like the idea of being able to surprise your opponent, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it's going to work, especially this deck defensively doesn't really have a lot of cards, so I feel like we might struggle a little bit at stopping some specific cards. Okay, let's go with a Bennett here. So looks like this guy has recruits, and oh no guys, how are we gonna defend this? I think the best way to defend this is gonna let the Wallbreakers be, go Knight in this spot to try and activate the King Tower. Okay, nice, we're gonna activate the King Tower. We did take a lot of damage though. I'm not really a big fan of the amount of damage we just took with the double Wallbreaker connection on the right side, but I don't think we really had an option. I mean, this deck only has Zap as a spell. We don't really have any other counters, and I think the good thing for us is that he also doesn't have the best counters against Balloon. So let's actually go with a Lumberloon at the bridge here. He's gonna go with a Goblin Gang, which we're gonna instantly zap away, making sure that we do not take any damage on the Balloon. The Balloon is gonna be very healthy, and the good thing is that he's using the Dagger Dashes, and Dagger Dashes, when it's out of daggers, it's really not that great of a tower troop. So let's go with a Bennett here, trying to defend the Wallbreakers a little bit late, so we are going to take one Wallbreaker connection once again. But overall situation all of the sudden is actually really good for us, because we were able to take down his left side tower with one good Balloon push. Okay, Balloon is definitely going to be the key of the victory if we do end up winning. Let's see what he's going to do next, but I think we need to definitely not be afraid to keep out the pressure with the Lumberloon combos, because it seems to be our way to win this match. Okay, let's go with a Knight here in the back. I'm a little bit afraid of the Firecracker, because we can't really kill the Firecracker. I feel like we might have to okay, let's actually go with Skeletons here to distract everything a little bit backwards. Let's cycle a Princess as soon as possible. Let's go with a Zap here left side as well. Princess shot plus Zap is actually going to clean up most of the troops there. Lumberjack Evolution is actually putting in work on the Mighty Miner. Nice. We are going to kind of clean up everything. We do need to still be careful with the recruits right side. I think the Firecracker on the left side, we can ignore it completely. And let's now try to go in, guys. He's going to go with his recruits once again. Let's go with a Lumberjack. Let's go with a Princess here. Skeletons to distract everything a little bit. Let's zap the Goblin Gang as soon as possible. Balloon is going to once again make it to the tower. We need to be careful with this push he's going to do though. How are we going to defend the Wallbreakers? We have nothing in Cycle, guys. I think both of them are going to get a connection. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not enough. He needs to go Firecracker. Bennett prediction for the Firecracker. Oh no, he has Fireball, of course. I forgot about the Fireball. For some reason, I thought that he only had arrows as a spell. This guy also had Fireball, which he, of course, already showed against the Princess in Single X. And by the way, I didn't show my Ram Rider yet. Are we? Okay, I think I'm going to do something crazy, guys. No, never mind. Let's wait a little bit. I need to first defend. I need to make sure that we first defend this. Let's go with a Knight here as well. Let's actually go with a Balloon at the bridge though, because I know that he cannot really stop it. So I'm going to be forcing out some Elixir defensively. Will, of course, trying to defend myself as well. I think that was a pretty good play, forcing out arrows, forcing out Firecracker, not allowing him to really go that offensive. Okay, guys, I might be crazy, but I'm going to do this. Let's go Lumber. Okay, wait, he does go with a nice Mighty Miner though. Please, Ram Rider. Nice, let's go. Okay, Ram Rider last second. Sneaky Ram Rider in the pocket. He, of course, did not expect the Ram Rider in my deck. I don't even know myself why that guy I just faced has a Ram Rider and a Balloon in the same deck, but I will take that W. Great start to the video, and now it's time for us to copy the Valkyrie Recruits deck, and that is basically the format of today's video. I think everyone knows it. I think everyone understands it, but for those who don't, whatever I face, I need to copy and I need to use it like we are doing right now. So let's give him a good luck. Let's see what this guy is using. Knowing that one of my evolutions is Valkyrie, I think it's actually an okay play to start off cycling her right away. Let's go with a Goblin Gang here as well. And oh, unfortunately, I am going to be forced to go with arrows there defensively if I do not want to take any damage. Okay, so Minor Wallbreaker, Spear Goblins, Goblin Hut. This is actually going to be a pretty good deck from him. Like, this is actually a meta deck from our opponent. Which I'm surprised, because so far I've just been facing like Ram Rider Balloon. I've been facing Recruits, Battle Ram, like crazy decks, and this opponent actually seems to be using a good meta deck right here. So I'm kind of happy to face a good meta deck. Are we able to beat it with our spam deck though? I'm not sure, because this specific version we are using right now is kind of strange to the point where normally you would never see and the Valkyrie and the Mighty Miner in the same deck. But let's see what we can cook, guys. The wall breakers are gonna get a nice double connection there. Let's go with the Valkyrie here up high once again. Let's go with the Goblin Gang as well. Goblin Gang eventually is also gonna help take care of the bats, so I don't think I need to go with arrows or anything. Rather keep the elixir and see what he's gonna do against the small counter push, but looks like he does have the lock back in cycle. So okay, minor poison against our recruit spam. The recruit spam deck is kind of strange though, because normally this deck always has like Skeleton Barrel, maybe a Hawk Rider, like some extra bait cards, and this one is actually running it with double spell, like both the fireball and the arrows. Okay, let's go with recruits here. Let's go with a Firecracker as well, trying to get some chip damage, DPS down the Mighty Miner as well. We have the arrows ready, but I think I'm not gonna need it as of right now. With the Firecracker there, with the recruits there, the Spear Goblins are gonna, most of them go down. Let's go with arrows right now though. We are gonna, or he is gonna activate the King Tower though, so that is kind of annoying. And he's also gonna go in for a miner, which is not a bad play at all, because he still has the 2 bats available. Let's see if the Spear Goblins from the Goblin Gang can take care of it. And so far, damage-wise, we are actually the damage lead, guys. So if we keep it up like this, I think we do have a chance. Knowing that he has poison, seeing that he poisoned the right side tower, oh my god, I cannot look away, because he's actually gonna go with the wall breakers. Luckily for us, I was right on time with the Valkyrie. I looked at you guys for 1 second, and this guy's just pressuring us like crazy. Okay, let's go with a Firecracker here. Let's, I think, wait a little bit, because I don't really want to... Okay, he's going to go miner. The miner's going to get DPS down very quickly, since we have double dagger dashes hitting it. Let's go with wall breakers here, and I think I'm going to go... Okay, let's go with recruits. He used the lock, so let's also go with a Goblin Gang split, and let's also have the Firecracker ready. Man, I feel so... How do you say that? Like toxic playing like this, but that is how you play these recruit spam decks. And look at the right side, guys. We're getting so much damage there. Let's go with wall breakers as well. I think that's game. Yeah, that's actually game, because it's already fireball range. Even if the wall breaker doesn't connect, we are gonna take the tower. Firecracker leaves it at 11 HP, and the fireball is gonna take care of it. See you guys soon with the next game, where I play with the minor poison. Okay, guys, we are already at 14,000 trophies, 14,090 trophies to be exact. And by the way, in the seasonal arena, I think everyone already noticed, I didn't even mention it, but you actually win plus 150 or sometimes even more trophies per victory. So it really is much easier to push than before, where you, for example, only won 30 or sometimes even a little bit less trophies. Okay, let's go with a Mighty Miner here. I think we are facing Ram Rider by the looks of the first cards. Yeah, he showed, he played. I think this is gonna be a Ram Rider deck. I would actually like to pop the Mighty Miner ability, so it switches lanes, and it's gonna take care of the execution as well. Great Mighty Miner value. First taking care of the ghost, and then also with the help of the ability, taking care of the executioner. How is he gonna defend the wall breakers though? Looks like he goes with a snowball, but he actually messed up the snowball. Double wall breaker connection right side. And the Ram Rider is even gonna get destroyed by the Mighty Miner as well. We didn't even need to go with the Goblin Hut. I am gonna go with Spear Golems here. Maybe we can bait out the Barb Barrel, and then afterwards the Goblin Hut can get some value. In this case, same case with the Bandit. Bandit is also gonna go towards the Goblin Hut, and the Goblin Hut is gonna start spawning some goblins. Okay, let's go with a miner. Let's go with bats. Knowing that he doesn't have the snowball and cycle, we're probably gonna force out maybe Executioner. Yeah, Executioner last second right there. Awkward cycle, awkward play for him. Good, yeah, read by us, knowing that he just used the snowball. And I think once again the Mighty Miner here is gonna get quite some value. We do need to be careful. He's also gonna go with a boss battle, but I think we should be fine. I mean, Mighty Miner is quite tanky, and our deck has a lot of distraction units. Like, we should be able to get a lot of value here with the Goblin Hut. Eventually we can go with some Spear Goblins here as well. And by the time the Spear Goblins go down, the boss bandit is already gonna pretty much be with no HP left. So let's go with wall breakers towards the right side. Let's see how he's gonna take care of them. Barbara would not be enough. Looks like he goes for the snowball. Snowball out of cycle means that we can go with the bats. And I think this guy is pretty much, yeah, just, how do you even say that? Like, his tower is just gonna go down, guys. Like, perfect cycle there. Reading his cycle at all time. Most importantly, also taking advantage of the fact when he uses, for example, snowball, when he uses a specific card, we are able to get a lot of value from our bait and pressure cards. So let's go with wall breakers here. So many Spear Goblins on the field right now. I don't even know how many we have on the field, but that's a lot of goblins. Double wallbreaker connection. I think at this point, the opponent is actually going to give up. So let's go with a lock. Let's go with a poison. Let's go, guys. What a nice game. Completely outplayed the opponent there. Let's quickly copy his Ram Rider deck and see you guys soon with the next opponent. Okay, let's go, guys. Getting closer and closer. We're up against this guy called Aymar. Let's give him a good luck. And let's see what he's going to be using. We are, of course, using the deck we just faced, which was this Ram Rider Executioner deck. In my opinion, a pretty strong deck, actually. Was a little bit stronger in, I think it was 2 seasons ago, but I would say that in this current meta, it still works really well. Okay, this guy's actually going to be using Boss Bandit. I know, not Boss Bandit. He actually said with Skeleton King. I, for some reason, thought he was going to be using it with the Boss Bandit, but of course, showing Skeleton King, he cannot have another champion in there. Okay, let's go with Executioner here. Executioner will be able to clean up all the Spear Goblins. We'll be able to kill the Executioner as well. And we have triple spell. The lightning is not going to be that valuable though, but I think between the Barbarian and the Snowball, we should be getting quite some value. Our, how do you say it? Like, start was kind of awkward there though. Okay, let's have the Bandit ready. I think Bandit should be good at the bridge because it's going to dash on top of the Dark Goblin. It's going to force out either some Elixir or it's also going to hit the tower there. So is he gonna go? Yeah, I was about to say, is he gonna go with Suspicious Bush? I was about to predict it at the bridge. That would have been kind of funny, but anyways, we definitely need to go with something here if we don't want to take any unnecessary damage. So let's go with a Ghost. And I think the most important part in a matchup like this is to focus on a big push. Like if we just go with, I don't know, a Ram Rider at the bridge, it's gonna be easy for him to stop it. If we go with a Executioner plus, for example, Ghost plus, for example, the Ram Rider, which of course in single Elixir is hard to pull off. But I think if we survive and wait for double Elixir for a good moment, or maybe even now, yeah, we could even go with it now. Let's go with a Ram Rider plus Snowball here. Snowball is gonna push the Dark Goblin into the Ram Rider. Ram Rider is gonna one-shot it thanks to the Snowball, and we are gonna get a little bit of damage here. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, any type of damage, especially in single Elixir here, is good. And then afterwards in double Elixir, we just need to focus on that one push I was just talking about before. So I would say looking pretty good. We definitely need to be careful though because he has his evolutions available. Not sure why he went with the evil Dark Goblin into the Ghost. Okay, big mistake from him there. We're gonna get a bunch of value. Let's go with a Barbell. Let's go with a Bandit. I'm gonna cycle my Boss Bandit here as well. We do need to be careful with the Evo. What's it called with the Evo? Okay, let's go with Snowball with the evil Skeleton Barrel. For some reason I couldn't come up with the name. Okay, let's cycle Ghost here in the back as well. Let's have the Bandit ready. Let's go with the Executioner. I want to see how the XE does against the evil Skele Barrel. I actually didn't test it out yet. And I think, I mean, it's not the best counter. Could have been better for us, but I think it's still worth it for sure. And he just spent so much Elixir, guys. I feel like he just spent way too much Elixir than he should have. On the left side lane, let's go with the Ram Rider right side. He does have a really quick cycle. And the Cannoneer Tower Troop also helps him out quite a bit. So it's not easy, but I think overall we still have a good spot for us. Damage-wise, we're actually in the lead right now. Okay, let's go with a Snowball here as well. I'm gonna have to go with Barbell as well because the Suspicious Bush Goblins are tanking. Let's go with a Ram Rider towards the right side. Ghost is getting a lot of damage, and Ghost is kind of awkward for him to stop because he doesn't have any ground unit besides the Skeleton King. So if the Skeleton King is out of cycle, Ghost is gonna be so annoying for him to deal with. Okay, let's go with XC once again. Executioner getting so much value in this matchup. Ghost once again going towards the right side. If he doesn't do anything against the Ghost, that's gonna get a lot of value. Once again, splashing the Dark Goblin. And man, the Ghost is just his like biggest enemy at this point. It's getting so much value in every situation. Let's go with a Bandit. And I think with a Ram Rider here at the bridge, we might be able to straight up just win the match. I don't think he will be able to defend this without taking any damage. And then we also still had the lightning saved up kind of as a secret if we needed some more damage, but in the end we didn't even need the lightning. So very nice victory, plus 125 trophies. So we didn't get as many trophies as before, but we are slowly but surely making our way to 15,000. And by the way, this is one of the strongest decks in the current meta right now, so I'm actually happy that we faced this because this should be a nice deck to play in the next match. Definitely one of the strongest decks we are going to be using right now. So let's hop into the next match. Let's give it a good luck and let's see what we're going to be facing. I'm going to start off with Skele Barrel. Always very important to cycle your evolutions. And it's just a nice way of kind of, seeing, okay, what is my opponent running? Can we force out a spell? Can we get some value? In this case, quite a lot of value to be honest, because we took care of the Dark Goblin. And we at the same time also got a little bit of tower damage early on right here. Okay, recruits with a Dark Goblin. Seems to be some kind of spammy type of deck. We do need to be careful because we are running the Cannoneer Tower. But overall, I would say that we have a pretty solid deck. Okay, he's gonna get nice value with the arrows. did not really expect him to go arrows that early on in the match. We do need to be careful here with the... okay, let's go with... no, I messed up the Ice Spirit, or did I not? Okay, I for 1 second thought that I messed up the Ice Spirit. Go with the Fire Spirit here to defend most of the Skele Barrel. We are gonna take a ton of damage though. And man, this is not looking good, guys. We just took so much damage. We are gonna get a little bit of damage ourselves as well with the Dark Goblin on his right side tower, but look at both of our towers. Recruits is gonna be a rough matchup, mainly because we don't have a building and we don't really have a great way of taking care of them. So I don't know, guys, this is gonna be a rough one, but I think we might still have a chance. Okay, let's go with Spear Goblins here. I think I'm gonna... let's actually go with Ice Spirit because the Cannoneer is gonna one-shot it. Let's afterwards go with Skeleton King. Let's go with a Dark Goblin here as well. He is gonna go with Recruits. I don't think he has a lot of Elixir, and he might try to arrow the Dark Goblin. That is exactly why I go with Skeleton Barrel early on, because this way we are forcing out the arrows defensively and not with the Dark Goblin. Okay, we're gonna kind of clean up the both, like the lane, the double lane pressure, but at the same time we still took a lot of damage. So it's definitely, yeah, not looking easy for us, but let's see what happens. Nice Fire Spirit is gonna splash on top of the guards. It's gonna hit the tower for a little bit of damage. Let's go with a Dark Goblin once again to cycle, and I definitely need to try and out-cycle this guy. I feel like we have a very quick cycle to the point where he's not always gonna have his arrows ready, which is a good thing for us. Let's go with a Fire Spirit here as well. Skeleton Barrel should be able to get quite some value. He's gonna go with arrows. He's probably gonna try and go with a Firecracker, knowing how aggressive he's been, but it looks like he doesn't, and one of the wall breakers still gets the connection somehow. That is crazy, guys. Okay, we are gonna go with another Skeleton Barrel. Skeleton Barrel here. I'm not sure if he's back to arrows, so Skele Barrel might be able to get a little bit of value. Looks like he is gonna be back to arrows. Let's go with Lock. Let's go with a Suspicious Bush. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Now he's definitely not back to arrows, so we're gonna try and spam and take advantage of his Psycho as much as possible here. Nice. Skele Barrel Evolution. Suspicious Bush there as well. So many skeletons, so much damage on the right side tower. Dark Goblin Evolution is locking onto the tower as well. And that is, I think, going to be a good game. Only 6 seconds left. Yeah, there's nothing the opponent really can do here to try and still take our tower. That was very tricky, guys. Especially the start right there was very bad for us. In the end, we were able to out-cycle his spell, which was the arrows. But I feel like, yeah, I was definitely not that confident. I was definitely not that happy about the start right there. So another Skele Barrel Evolution there. Quite a lot of Skeleton Barrel in the current meta. Skele Barrel Evolution, in my opinion, definitely worth it. If you guys are gonna buy the PES Royale, make sure to use creator code Surgical Goblin. That being said, see you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. We're pushing up quite fast. We are still 500 trophies away, but remember that with each win, you get like about 150 trophies, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. But in general, the pushes, I would say, are actually quite easy and quite quick. So let's see what we're going to be facing here, though. This seems to be Elixir Golem. And if you guys watch my videos, you already know that I hate facing Elixir Golem. Like, it has to be one of the most annoying decks to face in the entire game. Let's actually go with a Mighty Miner ability here to take care of most of the skeletons. We are going to take a bit of damage with the Electro Dragon, but I think it's okay. He doesn't have arrows in cycle. What does he have against the Wall Breaker here? Dark Goblin is also going to be tanked for, so that's good for us. Mighty Miner on the right side is going to get quite some value, quite some damage, and overall start is good for us. But he does have the Elixir Golem, guys, and we do not have a big spell. I mean, these Elixir Golem players are crazy. They would just sacrifice their entire tower, and then they go all in, and they would just straight up 3-crown you sometimes. So we need to be careful, guys. I'm a little bit afraid what is about to happen to us. Okay, Firecracker is not going to take care of the bats. Let's go with guards here as well. Hopefully we are going to eventually take care of everything. Let's go with arrows here to try and clean up everything a little bit quicker. Nice. We are going to, I guess, defend decently well, considering that we don't have a big spell. We don't have a building. I would say that was a pretty okay defense for us against the Elixir Golem deck here. Okay, what is going to be key? The key, I think, for sure is going to be keeping up the pressure as much as possible. So let's go with Wallbreaker's right side. Let's go with a Firecracker here. Left side, Dark Goblin to try and take care of the Skeleton game. Maybe we can get the right side tower down already. And the Firecracker is going to get a lot of value here because he's definitely quite not yet back to arrows, I think. I mean, he does have a decent cycle. He's now back to arrows again, but it's still an okay spot for us. Let's go with arrows defensively. He is gonna get 2 goblins spawned because of the goblin curse, but it's not gonna be as much damage considering that we already took his right side tower and we got a good amount of damage on his left side tower. I would say that this is looking good for us, and he's even gonna just sacrifice his left side tower. Like, Elixir Golem, they do not know what the word defense means. Like they just, yeah, don't, how do you say it? Like, they just don't know what is defense in Clash Royale? Like, it's actually insane. Okay, let's see what we can do though, guys. We need to be careful here, but I think at the same time, if we keep a lot of pressure, we should be able to get a lot of value, yeah, from our troops, while also getting a lot of damage here. Okay, let's go with arrows on defense. He's gonna go with a Goblin Curse. We need to be careful with all those goblins on the counter push, because that is actually kind of scary. Okay, let's go with Skele Barrel. Let's go with a Firecracker here as well. Lots of goblins there. I'm gonna try and cycle to my arrows, and then this will hopefully survive. But even if he takes the left side tower, which he's not gonna end up doing, but even if he would have taken the left side tower, he still had to take the right side tower. Like, for example, here he goes with the lightning. Does it matter? No, because we already took 2 of his towers. So beautiful game right there. Now it's our time to play with Elixir Golem. I mean, Elixir Golem should kind of be an easy deck to play, but then it's one of those decks where it's also easy to make 1 or 2 mistakes by going way too aggressive. Like, I just feel like when I play with Elixir Golem, my brain turns off and I just go autopilot. Like, I just go E-Golem in the back, Night Witch behind it, Skeleton King, and I just pray I either 3rd count him or he somehow defends and has a counter push of 300 Elixir. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's try and focus. Let's try to lock in with this Elixir Golem deck. Let's cycle skeletons here. Let's have the Electro Dragon ready in case he gives us value. If he doesn't do anything, I mean, I think we should not be waiting for double elixir with Elixir Golem deck. I feel like often in single elixir is also where you can get a lot of value and damage. So, what? Barbarian Hut? Guys, we're about to play with Barbarian Hut? Okay, that is definitely not something I had on my mind for today's video. Like, I knew I was gonna play with some crazy decks. It's ladder. In the end of the day, everyone has like their homemade mid-ladder decks and they somehow get high with it, but come on, Barbarian Hut? Like, what is this guy even playing? Barbarian Hut plus Lightning. I wonder what his other cards are gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna go with Elixir Golem here already. It is maybe a little bit aggressive, but at the same time, we do have a pretty good counter push with the Night Witch there. Let's go with arrows. Let's have the Goblin Curse ready, and wait a second. If this guy doesn't have anything good here, the Goblin Curse is gonna get quite some value, killing those minions. Nice. We have quite some goblins. We have the Skeleton King charged up as well. He has a Witch, which is a good counter. I'm gonna still pop my ability because I feel like the ability here should be able to maybe get a little bit of damage on top of the giant skeleton. How are we gonna deal with the counter push though? I think we need the Electro Dragon. Yeah, we need the Electro Dragon here to save us, because if not, that was not gonna be good for us, guys. And oh my god, he goes with... No, what do I even do here? I think I need to... No, I'm gonna have to let it lock on. I'm gonna have to let everything lock on, and... Okay, let's just tower down. What in the world is his deck? And what was I even supposed to do there? Okay, no problem though. Let me lock in, let me focus, and I'm gonna make a comeback here. But I'm so confused, guys. Why does this guy have Barbarian Hut, Giant Skeleton, Witch? I mean, I think we should have okay answers against his deck. We do have arrows for the Mean Horde. We do have like decent answers, but it's still not going to be easy. I'm gonna have to go with arrows here. Dart Golem, if he goes with the Mean Horde, we have the Electro Dragon ready once again. Okay, let's go with Electro Dragon here. Let's have the Goblin Curse ready as well. Let's go with Goblin Curse right now. And let's go with Elixir Golem into the left side lane here as well. I'm gonna have my arrows ready in case he does go with the Mean Horde. Let's go with Skeletons. Looks like instead he goes with Barb Hut. Okay, let's go with Dart Golem. I think we just lost, guys. Like, I don't think we will be able to win this unless the Golem might take the tower. Wait a second. We might still take the tower there. Electro Dragon is gonna lock on. It's gonna let the tower pretty much into spell range. I think the arrows do enough already, so that is good for us. Okay. Let's go with Electro Dragon here. We do need to cycle back to arrows though. Let's go with Skeleton King as well. Let's go with arrows right now. He's probably gonna go... I know, he goes with Mean Horde in the middle. Okay, Goblin Curse here is gonna be good because it's gonna turn them into goblins. At least most of them are gonna turn into goblins. Let's go with a Night Witch here up high. Dark Goblin is still alive though. Dark Goblin needs to go down, guys. Dark Goblin is eventually gonna go down to that one bed right there. But the overall situation is looking so bad for us. And I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what deck is crazier, his deck or my deck. I mean, I'm using an Elixir Golem deck, which is also like not that crazy, but the fact that he has Giant Skeleton, Witch, and all the cards he has is definitely kind of annoying for us here. Okay, let's go with Electro Dragon up high. He does have lightning, so I want to make sure that we don't give him too much lightning value. Let's go with arrows here as well, taking care of the Mean Horde, but this is not looking good for us, guys. I mean, how are we gonna break through his defense? There's still 1 minute left though, so we still have a good chance at beating him. Let's go with a lightning here, which is gonna be quite a good lightning. Let's go with skeletons. Skeletons are not gonna distract the giant skeleton though. Giant skeleton, I think, is not in range, I believe. Please. It is in range. Oh my god, what? Okay, I think we just lost, guys. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm actually speechless right now because what in the world is this guy using? Okay, Electro Dragon here. Let's go with skeletons as well. Let's have the lightning ready. Let's go with lightning right now. But the Dark Golem evolution is just gonna take care of everything so easily here. And unless something crazy happens in the last seconds, he's definitely gonna go arrows though. Nice. Arrows is out of cycle. Wait a second. Goblin Curse maybe? With the... Okay, wait. The skeletons? Are the skeletons still alive? They are still alive. No, they just went down. Oh my god, I think we just lost, guys. I'm just spamming the bridge here. I'm just trying to get something going at this point with the Elixir Golem. We do have a lot of goblins there. Can we still somehow get something going? I don't think so. I'm just trying to spam everything the best way I can. Wait a second. Wait. No, that was still so close for some reason. He even says wow as well. Guys, I don't know what to say. I think my biggest mistake was in single Elixir though. Like, I went a little bit too aggressive. For some reason, I was like, okay, let's just go Elixir Golem. Let's just go Night Witch at the bridge. That was not the best idea, but realistically, who expects to face Barbarian Hut Giant Skeleton? Like, you have to be kidding me, right? I mean, okay, let me log in again. See you guys soon with the next opponent. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next opponent. I'm back with this Quick Cycle Barbarian Hut Witch Lightning Giant Skeleton deck. It's new meta for those who don't know. This deck just got invented today, and it's actually going crazy in the current meta. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna win with this deck, by the way, guys. And I think we're actually facing a decent deck here. We're facing, I think, Goblin Drill with Poison, Snowball, Tesla. How are we gonna win? Like, the Poison is just gonna get infinite value. The Demolisher is gonna be so annoying for us as well. If he has Evil Tesla, I don't know, guys. Like, I honestly don't even know what to say. This guy's using Barbarian Hut as well. Like, Barbarian Hut, I feel like is one of the worst cards in the entire game. It ended up doing great against our deck though. Like, against Elixir Golem, it was actually putting in quite a decent job. But I think overall as a card, like, I don't like it at all. Okay, do we need to drop something else? I think the Barbarians get spawned, right? Or do they not? It looks like they don't actually get spawned. I'm gonna go with guards here to cycle. We have two Barbarians on both sides, and I'm not really sure what is gonna be our way of winning this match. I think we might have to get like a big giant skeleton push with like Witch. I think that's like the main win condition of the deck. Pretty much the push we also lost to in the last match was like Witch plus a giant skeleton. Especially because I didn't have any elixir, because I just spent everything at the bridge with the Elixir Golem. Like, Elixir Golem is one of those decks that is so unskilled, but then I play it myself and I just end up losing because I don't know how to play with it. Like, I just throw everything at the bridge. Okay, we're not gonna get any value out of the troops right there damage wise. We are also not gonna take any damage ourselves though. Let's cycle the Dark Golem here. Let's go with a Mean Horde. Mean Horde should be able to get quite some value here. The bad thing is that the Demolisher is gonna be able to explode and take care of most of them, and in the meantime it's also gonna get quite some damage on the tower. Okay, this is, I think, game over, guys. Like, I don't even know what to do with this deck. Like, I don't know how we even face this deck, but also how did we even lose against this deck? I mean, realistically the matchup was quite bad for us, but what am I supposed to do here? Like, this guy is just destroying me at this point. Like, I have no chance at all because of the cycle, because of the deck. Like, I don't even know what I can do to potentially win this, but it's okay. We're gonna recover from the tilt. I'm gonna have to copy his deck next, so that is actually a good deck to play and face. Okay, let's go with a Mean Horde. Let's see if we can maybe get something going. He did end up using the poison, but then he has the Demolisher, which is just such a good card in that situation, because even though the Demolisher doesn't hit air, the explosion of course just explodes and instantly takes care of anything. Okay, let's go with a giant skeleton here. We are gonna catch the Goblin Drill, which is good for us. Let's try to snipe his Tesla with a Dart Goblin. Can I get something going still? Like, can we somehow still win this match? That's the real question right here. I'm gonna try and DPS down the Mighty Miner, but I don't think so, guys. Like, realistically, he's not gonna make a mistake, I think. Let's see though. Yeah, Giant Skeleton went down. Let's go with another Barb Hut here towards the right side, but the Demolisher is just... I don't even know why I'm still playing this. I think I should have just let him trick on me as soon as I saw the matchup. I'm gonna try and still somehow win this. We are gonna get some damage on the left side lane, actually. Wait, do we still have a chance? Do we still have a chance? I'm not sure. Okay, the Demolisher is gonna get a once again value against the Barbarians. He's gonna go with a Mighty Miner. We didn't show that we have a Lightning yet. Lightning here might be good, actually. Okay, let's go with Lightning here. Okay, let's go Guards. He's gonna go with Snowball offensively. Can we get the arrows down on time to save the tower? We are gonna save the tower. Wait a second. Wait. Guys, I don't know who invented this deck, but he might be a genius. This guy, I'm not sure if he's the maker of this deck, but he might be the upcoming Muhammad Light. Like, this deck is actually insane. 4.6 average cost, beating meta deck like it's nothing. Easy W, that was not even close at all. Like, I don't know why you guys were not believing in me. I was confident the entire match. I knew it was gonna be an easy W. So let's copy the Mighty Miner Drill deck. See you guys soon with the next opponent. Okay, let's go, guys. We're getting closer and closer to the 15,000 trophies. I can't believe we just won that match. Like, that was actually insane. Like, I should have not even been able to touch his towers at all in that matchup. That was just like the worst possible matchup for that deck, and we still somehow ended up winning. Like, he had Demolisher, Poison, I think he had Evil Tesla, Mighty Miner as well. Like, that was insane. Okay, we're up against this guy who is saying wow, and I think he's surprised that he's facing us. Let's send him a little bit of love emote, and let's see what he's facing, or let's see what he's using. But I think we're facing Hawk Rocket potentially. I'm not completely sure, but I think he might have a Valkyrie in there. Goblins, Tornado, Rocket. I don't, never mind. He's not gonna be using the deck I had in mind. Okay, not sure what this is, because he also has an Inferno Dragon. Demolisher is gonna take care of the Executioner. Let's have the Mighty Miner ability ready here, because we of course do not want it to just straight up die to the Inferno Dragon. So let's also set up a Tesla here up high to help take care of some of the goblins coming in, and I think we don't really need to drop anything else. So yeah, definitely once again some kind of mid-ladder type of deck. Not really sure what he's missing, but I think he pretty much showed his entire deck already, which is like, yeah, Hawk Rider, Mini Pekka, Executioner. He has a Mega Knight in there as well. Okay, Mega Knight is gonna be kind of annoying for us, but at the same time not that annoying. I think we're gonna have to block it here at the bridge. He probably wants to go with a Hawk Rider, so nice block here with the Mighty Miner, knowing that he wants to go Hawk Rider. This way it's easier for us to take care of the Hawk Rider without taking any damage by going with Skeletons, plus a last second Snowball. Okay, definitely do not wanna, just let his Inferno Dragon take care of my Mighty Miner instantly. So let's have the Evil Tesla ready here. I'm gonna make sure that the Goblins go closer. This way the Impulse, the Shockwave, or whatever you call it, is gonna take care of all the Goblins as well. Nice, looking pretty good so far. We didn't take a single hit. We were able to get quite some chip damage there with the Goblin Drill plus the Demolisher combo. Let's go with another Goblin Drill. Let's go with Ice Spirit here as well. We are gonna freeze the Executioner for a little bit. That's gonna allow the Goblin Drill to get a little bit of chip damage. We do need to be careful here with the counter push though. This is actually looking kind of scary, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Snowball here defensively for sure. He has a Rage spell in there as well. Okay, let's go with the Tesla. Not sure if the Tesla was even necessary. Execution is gonna get a lot of splash damage there, taking care of pretty much everything. But the defense was, I would say, pretty good, especially because we didn't take any Hawk Rider damage there. Okay, Mighty Miner ability once again gonna get quite some value. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Let's go with the Demolisher. And so far we are playing this, I would say, pretty much perfectly. Okay, we do have to be careful, because I was about to say that we are gonna probably get another Mega Knight coming our way. Let's go with Skeletons here. Let's go with a Ice Spirit as well. Let's go with a Mighty Miner here to try and block everything in the middle. Execution, I think, is gonna splash the tower. It is gonna splash the tower twice, not a single time. I mean, it's still a lot of damage for him though. Okay, let's go with Mighty Miner here. Let's go with ability once again, taking care of most of the goblins. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with a Snowball offensively. And guys, I'm a little bit afraid, because I feel like one big good Mega Knight push could cause us a lot of problems. And especially now our cycle is kind of awkward, because we do not have the Mighty Miner in cycle quite yet. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with a Tesla here as well. Another Demolisher on defense. Okay. I think we got the defense already. No, I should have snowballed the XE. Okay, small mistake by me. I should have definitely snowballed the XE. I for some reason thought that the defense was already gonna be completed. How do you say that? but we definitely still had to do a little bit of more. Okay, he's gonna go with Inferno Dragon opposite lane. I wonder what his plan is gonna be with the Inferno Dragon. I think we should be able to take care of that quite easily. Let's go with a Goblin Drill here as well. Let's have the Ice Spirit ready. I'm gonna go with another Tesla here up high. And let's see, he's probably gonna go Mega Knight. Let's go with a Snowball. Hopefully it's on time before the Goblins go down. Nice, that is perfect for us. And we can go with a double Demolisher push here plus another Goblin Drill. I think this is gonna be quite hard for him to stop, especially now in Triple Elixir. We need to keep out the pressure as much as possible. Let's go with a Snowball here offensively as well. Goblins are gonna hit the tower, and I think that's over, guys. All we need to do right now is just cycle back to the poison. Wait 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and we are gonna win the match. We do need to be careful with the Inferno Dragon, but anyways, tower was so low that the poison is gonna take care of it. So he starts laughing, not sure why he's laughing. Only plus 105 trophies, so this time we're not gonna get that many trophies. We are getting closer and closer to the 15k trophy mark. I think with a little bit of luck, we need 2 matches. If we get less than 150 trophies, we might need 3 matches, but if we end up winning, of course. So let's keep it up. Let's hopefully get some more victories. See you guys. I was about to say see you guys soon, but let's hop into the next match right away. Okay, we're up against this guy called Easy, and he's in Invaders clan. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just wait and go with a Rage Spell here. Our cycle wasn't the best against the Skeleton Barrel. Would have loved to go with Executioner. Would have loved to maybe even go with like a quick Inferno Dragon, but I unfortunately didn't have anything in cycle there. Let's go with Xe straight in the face of the Mortar. Mortar Skeleton Barrel. Okay, Executioner is gonna be really good for us. Only spell this deck runs has Rage Spell though, so we need to be very careful when we spend the Rage Spell and how we spend it. But I think oh no, he does also have arrows. Okay, for some reason I don't think he used the arrows at all in the last match, or at least maybe I just kind of didn't notice it. So I thought that we only had Rage, but actually arrows plus Rage is gonna be good against the Mortar bait type of deck. So let's see what he's gonna do here. Is he gonna have like bats? Is he gonna, oh, he has an Electro Spirit. Okay, Electro Spirit from the opponent here. We need to be careful with the counter push, but the Goblin Gang here should be able to clean up the Skeleton Army. Skeleton King is gonna go down as well. Musketeer here is gonna take quite some damage against the Goblin Gang. It is gonna win the fight, but I think overall it's still a pretty good trade for us. And let's go with a Hawk Rider in the meantime. If he goes guards on the right side, which he is gonna do, we can go with a mini Pekka here, the bridge, to take care of the Mortar. Mortar is gonna get 1 lock. I think it's still an okay spot for us to be in. And we're probably just gonna have to take the right side guards damage, especially considering that we already took a lot of damage on the left side tower. Or maybe I should have raged it. Wow, guards do a lot of damage, guys. Okay, I did not expect him to get this much damage, to be honest. Okay, let's wait a little bit, and then afterwards I'm probably gonna just go Xe on top of his Skeleton Barrel. I think double Elixir should be a little bit better, a little bit easier for us, but it's still not going to be like that easy. Okay, what is he gonna do, guys? Is he gonna go Skele Barrel? Is he gonna go Mortar? If he doesn't do anything, I'm gonna activate my King Tower here. Okay, looks like he doesn't do anything. Let's go with activation. That's gonna help us out quite a bit in a matchup like this. Let's go with Mega Knight here in front as well, and I think I'm gonna go with Inferno Dragon. Man, this Mega Knight deck is kind of crazy, but let's see what can go in. He has a Rocket. Oh my god. Okay, Rocket is gonna be very hard for us to stop. Let's go with arrows here as well. Let's have the Rage Spell ready afterwards. Let's go with Rage Spell right now. Still gonna take so much damage. Let's go with an Executioner here on defense. Why does he have a Rage Spell in there? He has Rocket and Rage Spell. What an interesting Mortar deck from him. Okay, let's go with a Mega Knight in the back. I definitely feel like we need to somehow make a big Mega Knight push. Maybe even like a double lane type of push would be a good idea. I'm gonna try and get the Inferno Dragon here towards the Mortar. And then we can maybe get like a Hawk Rider plus Goblin King left side. I need to try and like switch up the plays, guys. Okay, let's rage up this as well. Let's go with arrows here to try and take care of the guards. Nice. Raise up Hawk Rider left side is gonna get a lot of value, a lot of damage actually. Right side Mega Knight, I'm not even sure what happened, but also got a lot of damage. Okay, let's go with Execution Evolution here against the Skele Barrel. And I wonder what... he's gonna go Rocket. Did he hit the Xe though? He did hit the Xe. Oh my god. Okay, that was a really good Rocket from him. I for some reason thought that he was not able to hit it in the spot I used it, but he was able to. Okay, well played by him. Let's go with Inferno Dragon here. I think Hawk Rider plus Goblin Gang pushes might be quite important for us. Let's go with one again, guys. Nice. Okay, let's rage it up as well. We go arrows. Nah, let's actually leave it like this for now. Mega Knight is still alive. Inferno Dragon is still alive. Mega Knight might jump on top of the tower there. No, almost gets the jump. Isn't quite gonna jump. Let's go with the Executioner here to cycle. Let's go with a Mega Knight as well, but this is not looking good, guys. I think we just lost. I think we just lost unless we somehow take care of the mortar. But even if we take care of the mortar, it's gonna get enough damage to the point where the rocket is gonna be enough. And no, guys, why am I facing these mid-ladder decks with Mega Knight, Hawk Rider, and then all of a sudden I face good meta decks and we're just getting destroyed by them? Like, I don't even know what we should have done different there. At least we're gonna play with a pretty good deck ourselves right now. Let's quickly copy it. See you guys soon with the next match. Hopefully this time we can get a nice win streak again and make our way to 15,000 trophies. Today is gonna be quite a long video. We got 2 losses, which of course can happen anytime, any day. But it is of course gonna also put you back quite a bit again. Okay, let's go with Skeleton King here early on to charge our ability. The Skeleton Barrel is gonna take care of most of the Goblin Hut, so that's nice for us. 2 of the Spirit Goblins are gonna stay alive, but yeah, that should not be a big deal at all. And this guy has Firecracker, and we don't have a way of killing the Firecracker. I don't know, I don't want to like complain. I'm not the type of person to complain, but it's sometimes so annoying when you're trying to like play ladder or play any game mode, and then Clash Royale is just putting you against cards which you never really want to see with your deck. Like, you guys understand what I mean, right? Like, for example, here we're facing Firecracker, and you just do not want to see a Firecracker when using a deck like we are using right now. Okay, let's try to keep out the pressure though. He just used the lock. He just used a lot of Elixir. I think we can take the right side tower with a little bit of luck. If he's not able to cycle back to lock, that's gonna be so hard for him to stop because we have so many skeletons. Skeleton King is tanking right there. Guard is also locking onto the tower, and we are gonna indeed take his tower, guys. Let's go. Okay, do we need to rage? I don't think we need to. We're already gonna take his tower early on, so that was actually amazing for us. Even though we're facing a Firecracker deck, which, as I said before, is really annoying for us to face, we at least were able to get a lot of damage, or actually take his entire tower already with the Skeleton King push. So did he? I think he actually gave up, right? I don't know why I went with Mortar defensively, or is he still playing? Okay, I think he might still be playing here. I mean, he did call a good game, but yeah, I guess he's still going to be playing. Okay, let's actually rocket the Witch. He's gonna Lightning the right side tower as well. Lightning is gonna be quite good for him in this matchup, killing the Musketeer, hitting the Mortar, but now knowing that he has Lightning, I'm of course not gonna, or at least try to not give him like that much value anymore. Okay, I think he's gonna go with Royal Hawk sometime soon. Let's go with Electric Spirit. Let's actually go with Skeleton Barrel first. We have the Mortar ready again defensively. He's gonna go with his Goblin Hut. Let's go with a Mortar here. Nice. Skeleton Barrel is gonna get quite some death damage. Like, the death damage it does is actually crazy. I feel like people kind of underestimate the damage the Skeleton Barrel evolution does when it hits the tower. Nice, good defense. Cards to take care of the Firecracker. Let's go with Evil Mortar here offensively. He might be forced to Lightning that. I'm not sure what he has in Cycle right here. I mean, he goes with a Berserker. Berserker is an okay card, but it's not that tanky. Like, it's actually gonna die quite quickly against nice, perfect. He goes with a Lock Prediction. We're not gonna go with guards this time. I'm just gonna straight up rocket the Royal Hawks. Let's go with Electric Spirit here as well. Let's go with a Musketeer up high to distract the Witch, take care of the Goblin Hut. Mortar in the meantime is getting so much damage, by the way, guys. Yeah, I think that is actually, I'm not sure how much the rocket does. I think it's like 500, it's 540. So it was 10 HP short. Rage would have been enough, but anyways, we don't need it because we already took his right side tower and we were able to stay alive. So very nice W here. Let's give him a good game. Very nice yeah, player. I love when people, even when they lose, say like good game, send some nice emotes. That's always awesome to see. And hopping into the next match with this Royal Hawks Lightning deck. Okay, guys, we're getting closer once again. We're not quite there yet. We need to stay focused, locked in. See you guys soon with the next opponent. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next opponent once again, facing someone a little bit lower than us. Hopefully we will not lose. If we do end up winning, we're probably gonna get like 120, 100 something trophies right here. Okay, let's see what he's using. So far, he's just waiting. We are using kind of a cycle deck. We do have Lightning, we do have Witch, which are a little bit more expensive, but overall Royal Hawks with, yeah, Skeletons, Berserker, I guess we still do have a cycle type of deck. Okay, he goes with Mega Man. I would actually like to go with a Firecracker here already just to get some chip damage, but also we might force out a potential spell, but it looks like instead he goes with a Lava Hound. Okay, I would love for me to cycle back to Royal Hawks. Let's go with Royal Hawks instantly right here. Royal Hawks are gonna go in front of the Firecracker. If he doesn't have a good answer against that, that's gonna get so much damage, and it looks like he does go with the guards, but Royal Hawk's still able to get a lot of value, get a lot of damage here. Depending on what he drops, we might either go Lightning. Okay, looks like he actually goes with Barbarians. I'm gonna go Log, I'm gonna go with Goblin Hut, and I'm gonna go with Firecracker here as well. I think Firecracker should hopefully be able to clean up most of the troops right there. Firecracker is actually a great card against, yeah, I don't know, like in some situations, Barbarians. When troops are grouped up together, the splash damage the rocket does from the Firecracker is actually insane. So pretty good overall trade. We were able to get so much damage. Left side tower of him down to 912 HP. And then our right side tower was actually able to stay quite healthy. It's gonna go with a balloon. Let's go with a witch. Let's go with a berserker here to tank for the skeletons. We're gonna force out the Mega Minion. Balloon is gonna get one shot, but the witch is still alive. We might be able to get some value here. Do I try and go with Royal Hawks? I think, okay, let's actually go Royal Hawks left side, guys. He just spent the guards, he just spent Mega Minion. We're gonna go Lock here just to make sure we're not gonna take any unnecessary damage right side, but his left side tower is for sure going to go down. As you guys can see, he has nothing in cycle. I don't think he had any elixir either for the Royal Hawks, so very good timing from us. Only thing we really need to do right now is just play perfect defense and try to stay alive. Can we do that though? I mean, it's gonna be rough to defend the Lavaloon push. I think we can try and do so, especially with the Goblin Hut. We do have, I would say, decent answers here. We need to be careful though. Just gave him a pretty good fireball. The good thing is when he fireballs, we can go with a Firecracker. Let's go with Firecracker. Now I'm actually gonna lightning the Mega Minion. I'm gonna lightning the Skeleton Dragons here as well. Beautiful. Yeah, we just have a really good, how do you say it, like diversity of air cards, like air counters. I mean, we have the Witch, we have the Goblin Hut, and we have the Firecracker. If we wouldn't have the Firecracker, I think this matchup would have been a little bit more difficult for us, but the fact that we have the Firecracker in there as well just makes it a little bit better for us. So let's go with the Firecracker, let's go with the Berserker here. Towards the third crown, I'm gonna go Royal Hawks as well. He's gonna go guards, but anyways, even if he ends up defending, which of course he's gonna end up doing, he's not gonna have any time, and I don't think he would have been able to take the tower. We probably would have been able to still defend the left side tower as well by going lightning defensively. So very nice W. Lavaloon. I think it's the first time in today's video that we've seen a Lava Hound deck plus 100 trophies this time, so we are getting closer, but we're also getting less trophies, and the time I lost 175. So we need to be focused for sure, because if I win only 100, but I lose, if I do end up losing like almost 200, that is not a good deal for us. So see you guys soon with the next opponent. Right as I say so, once again, we find it. Okay, nice. Good thing that this guy is not that low. I think if we win this match, we're gonna be one win away from the 15k trophy mark. Let's go, guys. Let's lock in. We're gonna be playing Lavaloon. Lavaloon is definitely a old school deck. I kind of like playing Lavaloon, but it's also one of those decks where if you do have a bad matchup, it's kind of hard to outplay your opponent, you know? So let's see what the opponent is going to be using here. Let's go with a Lava same lane. I think going same lane against Sparky is a pretty good idea for us. Pretty good play. He's going to go with a Goblin Giant. I think our play here is to let the Sparky lock on and then go with Barbarians. We are going to, of course, take a lot of damage, but I think the counter push should be so hard for him to stop. We are not going to lose the tower with a Sparky shot, but we are going to defend and have a really good like counter push here. So I think that was a right decision, good play by us. I'm not sure what you guys think about it, but looking at the overall trade, and he goes with Electro Wizard, but the Electro Wizard is not going to save him from all the Barbarians. He's not going to kill the Mega Minion instantly. Balloon is very healthy, and I think, okay, I think we're just going to 3 on him, guys. Looks like he's nothing. He's going to go with another Electro Wizard, though. Wait, okay, wait a second. He actually cooked with the mirror right there. And for some reason, his mirror... Wait, is it... How does the mirror work? I kind of forgot about the mirror. I, for some reason, thought that the mirror always gives you 1 extra level, right? I guess he just has it under leveled. I'm not sure. Later in the match, I'm gonna check and confirm you guys. Anyways, looking at the King Tower, all we really need to do is just get one really good push, really good interaction. He's gonna go with a Mega Minion. Let's go with a Fireball here, actually. Fireball should be able to kill the Sparky, and then also we're gonna win the battle against the Mega Minion. If he goes with Goblin Giant, we have the Barbarians ready. So this is looking... I mean, I don't want to say good game yet, but this is looking extremely good for us. I'm not sure what spell he's running, though. You guys think he's gonna have, like, Fireball? I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna go with early Barbarians. I don't think he has Fireball. If he does, it's kind of awkward to hit the Barbarians and also hit the Skeleton Dragons here. So, good idea for us to go kind of early, and I think this is now probably going to be a good game. We have the Skeleton Dragons, we have guards, we have the Lava Hound. I'm gonna go with a Balloon here as well. Even though he has Mirror, he has Mega Minion, I don't think it's gonna be enough to defend all of that. Let's go with a Zep to take care of the Electro Wizard. Balloon is still very healthy. Balloon is gonna at least get the death damage, and then with the damage, of the fireball plus the death damage. I think we're gonna take his tower, and we are indeed going to take the victory. So guys, now I need to play with this Goblin Giant Sparky deck with Mirror, Electro Wizard. We are, by the way, very close to 15,000 trophies. We're only 55 trophies away from getting the goal of today's video, but this deck looks crazy. I mean, I'm just gonna hop into the next match right away. Could potentially be the last match of today's video. If we do end up losing, of course, I'm gonna have to copy the deck we lost against and still continue and try to get to 15,000 trophies. If we win, we are most definitely going to be in the 15k trophy mark. So see you guys soon with hopefully the last match. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into the last match, and I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough, by the way. I mean, this should be enough, right? There's no way we're only gonna get like less than 55 trophies. I mean, potentially we could, because look at this guy's trophies. How much trophies do you think we would get from him? I'm actually not sure right now. First, just gonna focus on the match, try and get the W here, but the fact that he is at 15 or 14,675, I'm not sure if we're gonna get at 15k trophies after the match if we do end up winning. Okay, so he's waiting. What is he waiting on? What deck do you guys think he's running? I mean, could be any type of deck, but I think it's more likely to be a beatdown type of deck. Let's go with Sparky in the back here. He goes with Knight. Okay, so Knight, and he's waiting. Maybe Graveyard? I'm not sure what it could be, to be honest. He has Witch as well. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Graveyard deck from him. Okay, let's try to kite his Knight into our Sparky. The Witch is actually gonna help us a little bit because it's gonna let the Spark... Okay, let's go with a Rage here as well. Let's go with a Mega Man. Hopefully we can keep the Sparky alive. Nice, Sparky's still alive. That should be able to kill the Witch. And we are gonna also take care of the Knight right here. Wait, Sparky is actually cooking, guys. Sparky is getting so much value. Spear Goblins are still alive, and I don't think he has a lot of Elixir right now. I'm pretty sure the poison was like... Yeah, with low Elixir. Let's go with E-Barbs at the bridge, and let's see what he has to defend this. He's probably gonna go with Skeletons. Let's go with a Zap here, trying to take care of the Skeletons. Ice Wizard is gonna be a pretty good counter against E-Barbs. We're still gonna take care of it. We're also gonna force out a Barbarian, and we're gonna be facing Graveyard. Okay, this Graveyard is really strong right now. We need to be careful, yeah, when to go with Sparky, but I think in double Elixir, which is in 10 seconds, we should be able to go Sparky in the back without that big of a problem. Let's wait a little bit though. Let's make sure that we do not like go Sparky and he instantly pressures us to the bridge. I want to actually make sure that he, yeah, first maybe plays a card. Okay, so far he's not playing a card. This guy's playing this very safe and very, how do you say, like very calm. Okay, let's go with a Sparky in the back. Do I go Mirror Sparky? I'm gonna go Mirror Sparky, guys. And yeah, Sparky does indeed go level 16. For some reason in the last match, I was like, what? Why does he have a level 15 Electro Wizard? But I guess he just didn't have the right levels. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Giant here at the bridge. Let's go with a Mega Man as well. Let's rage up everything here. Okay, and let's go with the Evil Zap to try and take care of the Goblin Hut. Nice, Electro Wizard here as well. He's able to get a lot of value from the Evil Witch. Can we somehow take care of the Witch though with a Sparky shot? Man, I'm gonna go with another Sparky here. Please, Sparky, hit the Witch and the Ice Wizard. Please, please, please. Nice. That's okay. That's gonna take care of it. Beautiful, guys. Because sometimes the Sparky would just hit like one skeleton, and then the Sparky afterwards, of course, is gonna go down to like the Ice Wizard and the Witch. Okay, we're gonna, or he's gonna go with a Barbarian. I'm actually gonna accept this because I feel like this type of match could often go into a situation where you wanna win by spell damage. Like he's just gonna defend and play perfect defense. It could happen. Okay, let's go with a Rage here as well. He's gonna go with Witch. Let's go with a Sparky. And he didn't show the Graveyard yet. Like as I said before, this guy's playing this extremely, extremely patient, which is not a bad play necessarily by him. But we also do need to be careful. Oh my god, guys, no, this is not good. This is not good. No, we're gonna end up losing this match. Man, just way too much damage we just took. Unless we somehow can make a comeback. We're still alive, though. Okay, we are actually still alive. 1 minute left. I don't really know if we can break through, though. Yes, Skeletons, Barbell, Poison. Graveyard is also hard to defend for us without taking any damage. I'm gonna try and still somehow win this, but yeah, I'm not really sure what we can even do. And the Goblin Hut as well, the fact that we don't have a big spell against the Goblin Hut is also very annoying. Okay, let's go with Elite Barbarians here. Let's see if we can somehow win this, guys. Okay, let's go with a Rage spell. Let's go with a Mega Man here. Okay, Evil Zap. Go with E-Barbs here at the bridge. Goblin Giant is getting quite some value. Wait a second. Can we break through? Okay, let's rage up everything. Let's rage another time. Let's zap as well. Nice. Sparky's still alive. Sparky level 16 is still alive? No, what? I just got scammed. I just got scammed, guys. Did you see the shot? It was on the tower. What? No. I think I just got scammed. Okay, let's go with rage. Let's mirror the rage. Let's go with zap as well. What just happened, guys? What even just happened? Is it enough? That's the real question. Is it enough for me to get the 15,000 trophies? I don't even know what to say. Plus 50, it's not enough, guys. I am 5 trophies away from 15,000. Okay, let's copy his deck. Let's hop into one more match. What even happened and how did that Sparky shot not hit his tower? Like, did you guys see that? If that was my tower, that tower would have been gone already, but okay. Anyways, we ended up winning somehow. We're gonna hop into one more match, or if we end up losing, we might have to play more matches. But if we end up winning, we are gonna finally get the 15k trophies and we are gonna complete the goal of today's video. I did not expect today's video to be so long. I do kind of want to apologize for that. I know that some of you guys like the longer videos, so if you're still watching until this moment of the match, big shout out to you guys. I hope you're enjoying the video. Let's see what we're facing here, but I think this is going to be Goblin Giant Sparky. Or not Goblin Giant Sparky, it's going to be Pekka Goblin Giant, probably with the Goblin Curse actually. Let's see if he does indeed have the Goblin Curse. He's going to take quite some damage. Can we deal with the counter push here though? I think with a good Ice Wizard here, Barbarian or potential Goblin Hut, we should be fine. Okay, let's go with Skeletons. Ice Wizard is going to be very good against the Pekka here. He's going to go with arrows. Let's go with the Goblin Hut here to start spawning some goblins, distract the Pekka longer as well. And the good thing is that even though he has Goblin Curse, it's going to be so hard for him to deal with our Ice Wizard, and it's also going to be so annoying for him to deal with our Evil Witch. So I think we should have an okay matchup here. Goblin Curse is going to be annoying for us to deal with though, especially if he keeps it for the graveyard. But I think overall, like the Witch, the Ice Wizard, those type of troops on our side of the field especially should be able to get a ton of damage and value as well. Okay, let's go with the Knight here. Let's go with the Witch, same lane as the Pekka. We do definitely need to be careful when he does go with the Goblin Curse, because if he goes Goblin Curse on top of the Witch and we're not like attentive, if we're not quick with the Barbell, those goblins could potentially take care of our Witch like instantly. Okay, let's go with the Ice Wizard here as well. Let's wait a little bit. He just gave us a really good poison value, so I'm definitely gonna take it. Let's also have the Goblin Hut ready here. And I think with that we should already be fine. We do still need to be careful with the Pekka. Pekka's still very healthy, and it's also gonna be level 17. Okay. Let's go with a Barbell, and I think we have to go with a Knight here in the middle. Probably even something else, because it's a level 16 Pekka. Or no, actually the Knight was able to win the fight. With the help of both of the towers, of course, we are able to get a decent counter push here. Let's go in for a graveyard. I think the graveyard, especially when the Goblin Curse is out of cycle, is always kind of annoying for him to defend. He does have the Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard is an okay counter, but it still gets a lot of damage. As you guys can see, we still take his left tower down to 2059 HP. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here. Let's go with a Knight up high as well. We need to be careful. I don't know why he didn't choose his Goblin Giant, and right as I'm thinking and saying that, he does go with it in the back here. So well played by him. Let's go with a Goblin Hut towards the right side. Let's go with a Barbell here to try and take care of the bomber. Let's go with Skeletons up high. Let's have the Witch ready. He does go with his Goblin Curse, Ice Wizard here as well. Knight in the middle. And let's see if we can defend this. Okay, I think we should be fine. Witch is going to spawn the Skeletons. Ice Wizard is slowing down the Pekka. We have a good double lane pressure right now with the Knight. Should I go Graveyard right side? No, I think I'm just going to go Skeletons right side and then Graveyard the left side. I wonder why he never went with a Goblin Curse defensively on top of the Graveyard. Man, this guy is just like listening to my comms or something, because I'm saying, I don't know why he never went with Goblin Giant, he goes Goblin Giant. I'm saying, I don't know why he never went with Goblin Curse on the Graveyard, he goes with the Goblin Curse on the Graveyard. Like, he's just reading my mind or something. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard here. Goblin Curse is not gonna instantly take care of the Graveyard. He's taking so much damage, guys. That's actually gonna be in a double poison range. All we need to do right here is stay alive and cycle another poison. Okay, I think the best way for us to win is to just cycle the cheapest way possible, which would be to cycle the Knight, Barbell, Skeletons, Ice Wizard and now go with the poison. We do need to be careful though, because that is actually looking kind of scary. Oh my god, that was for some reason still extremely close. We are gonna finally get to the 15,000 trophies plus 50 once again. I guess whenever you're like really high, it just gets harder to go up. We are gonna get to the new arena, Queen's Palace. Very nice video, very long video. I do want to apologize for that. We did end up winning all matches besides this Mega Knight Hawk Rider deck and besides this Elixir. And then this comeback was insane. Like definitely some really fun, really cool moments in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.